Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Direct Sellers Business Overview phone call. My name is Peter P.J. Jensen from Fort Myers, Florida, and I have the honor tonight to co-host and introduce Mr. Matt Morrow, who's going to be coming on shortly, who's going to absolutely blow it out. He's got guests on that are just blowing up direct sellers. It's just a phenomenon what's going on across the country in terms of the growth of direct sellers. The word is getting out, and we just want to wish you and your families a happy September to remember. Hopefully you had a great, safe, and fun holiday weekend. But we are in blast-off mode. We are on lift-off mode. We are just absolutely going to take September by storm, and it will be a September to remember as incomes are just flying up through the ceiling at Direct Seller. So we're excited about what's going on, excited about our company. And there's no one better to tell the story, the Direct Seller story, than none other than Matt Morrow, our top income earner, just doing things at laser light speed, growing a team that's just all over the country, as is he, helping his team grow. Matt's going to come on tonight, tell the Direct Seller story. So, Matthew, welcome to the call, my friend.
Hey, thanks a lot, PJ. And I am in Los Angeles. We had a great party here last night. And, this call is for new people, but I also am going to have some information that I want to share with the amazing team that's listening in. You guys are doing a great job. And, PJ, you and David DeStefano and all the people at the home office have put together such an incredible deal. And I know I speak on behalf of everybody when I give a shout out to Nadia and the team there. Like, the customer service is unbelievable. So for those of you that are new and just listening to this for the first time, I'm going to do my best to explain to you what I believe is one of the most fun and profitable opportunities I've ever seen in my life. We also have a club that's going to give you an opportunity to drink fine wine and possibly even get that wine for free. So to share my story, it was probably like 9 or 10 weeks ago only that I saw directsellers.com. And I thought that was just such a brilliant name, Direct Sellers with a C. I knew it was about bringing fine wines from the wine cellars around the world directly to people's door. And there was probably a compensation model because I've been in the direct sales industry for 27 years. I love the direct sales network marketing business model. Some people don't understand it. Some people don't like it because they don't understand it. But if you understand the power of building an organization and creating a customer base and earning residual income month after month after month after month on that customer base and a huge team of people and the power of geometric growth, you probably, once you understand it, will not be able to do anything else. And that's been the case for me for 27 years. And I've made millions of dollars in the industry. Usually it's some kind of potion or lotion or tonic or filter, skincare, nutrition, weight loss, things like that, but never wine. And I've done really, really well in some of those other kind of businesses, and you've probably heard of them too. But wine is the absolute best product in history. I love when people ask, hey, what do you do for a living? I'm in the wine business. We have a wine club. Let me explain to you how our wine club works. You have a choice of 2 levels of membership. You can join as a wine club member for $49 a month, and you can get 2 bottles of wine delivered to your door, never any tax or shipping. So 2 bottles of good wine from around the world. These are artisan wines, smaller vineyards from around the world shipped directly to your door. $49 a month, you get 2 bottles. For $79 a month, you get 4 bottles per month. You can choose all reds or all whites, or 2 of each. It's a real simple program. The wines come with tasting notes, suggested food pairings. One of the fun things about our club, our members learn about wine. You get a little bit more sophistication when you sit down to order your wine at dinner, and you have the opportunity, again, to get really good quality wines, different wines every month. Over the course of a year, you'll taste 24 different wines from all over the world, and you'll have a complete, well-rounded education on wine, as well as the super added benefit that our wine club is the only wine club that allows its members, its customers, to get free wine. If you just refer 3 customers to this wine club, your wine is free. You just pay $15 for shipping and handling. So it's an awesome club. You also get invited, if you have the local direct sellers activity, you can get invited to all kinds of fun wine tasting parties as well. So I absolutely love our wine club. Now, some people take a look at it and they say, well, I'm all for getting free wine, but I'd also like to make money. Now, if you choose to participate in our business opportunity, you can get involved. You can purchase your initial order and your business services package, your website, everything like that for either $249 or $499, depending on how many bottles of wine you want to start with. So it's a real simple business. People look at it and they say, I know everyone who drinks wine. It seems that everyone drinks wine these days. As a matter of fact, America just passed, I believe it was France, and the highest per capita wine consumption. So this thing really hits the mark. And I'm telling you, there's really just two types of people, that I've run into. I've enrolled personally 67 people into this business. I've talked to, I think, around 82. So the 67 who joined, their thought process goes something like this. That sounds really good. That's exciting. I imagine this is going to be big. As I tell them, I declare we're going to be the largest wine club in the world. They say, that sounds really good. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. I buy wine anyway. $20 a bottle, rough numbers to your door. That's the wheelhouse of good drinking wine. It's not wine in a box. It's not $2 Chuck. It's not Opus One either for $500 a bottle. It's good drinking wine at $20 a bottle. They go 1 bottle a week. I mean, that's just like a glass a night, 4 or 5 nights a week. And we already drink that in our household. Or I have people who don't even drink wine who get in because they love having nice bottles of wine. They don't have to go pick it out. They always have a good gift so they don't show up empty-handed at a party, or a good gift to give a client on close of escrow. So there's two types of people who get it and just say, that sounds great, I'm in. And then there are people who overanalyze it. I say, don't overthink it, just drink it. All right, so that's our business. It only takes a couple of minutes to explain. It's very, very simple. What I want to do is have you hear from 4 people from different walks of life that are doing phenomenally well in this business. 3 out of the 4 have already attained the highest level in our program in just a few short weeks, the rank of master seller. And the other one will probably hit it tomorrow because she's only 1 away from it. So these are some great leaders. We're seeing incredible duplication, great retention. I think we're going to build some of the biggest residual income checks in the history of the industry. So let's see, who do I want to start with first? Let's go out to Phoenix, Arizona. I'm actually going to be in Phoenix, Arizona on Friday night at her home doing a wine event. These wine events are so much fun. It's funny. People show up when they get invited to a wine tasting party. It's very unlike anything you've ever seen before. People are reluctant to come to a business opportunity event. You invite them to a wine tasting event at a beautiful home, and they're like, oh, can I bring a friend? So she is 1 away from the level of master seller. She's an experienced networker, and I want you to hear her experience so far, why she joined the company, and what she's excited about. And that is the one and only Amy Frazier. Amy, are you there?
I'm here, Matt, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on the call, and thank you for your leadership and all that you're doing to help us build incredible incomes here. Also, a shout out to the home office. I am highly impressed with what you said about customer support and customer service, the welcome calls. Just the whole feel of it, like the feel of family, is incredible. So anyway, thanks for having me on the call, everyone. My name is Amy Frazier. I reside in Queen Creek, Arizona. I've been in the industry for a little over 8 years, and like Matt, kind of found the industry and realized that this was the absolute vehicle for me. It's a vehicle for financial freedom for your family. I've been fortunate enough to apply my work ethic to this industry and create multiple 6-figure incomes in multiple different platforms within the industry. To be real honest with you, I wasn't looking for something else when I saw Matt's first post on Facebook asking about red or white. It was just kind of an intriguing post. And I sort of watched this unfold through watching him develop this company for a couple of weeks, and it just finally grabbed me. I'd had a few people reach out to me, and I just couldn't shake off that this made sense. I've been a wine drinker. I won't say connoisseur, but I'm loving the aspect of the wine education that we're getting from the home office and that we're getting with the pairing sheets. But I've been a person that has enjoyed wine for some time, just moved out to Phoenix area 2 years ago from not too far from Napa Valley. So we've enjoyed, wines and enjoying wine clubs. We've been involved and been members of clubs for years. And when I understood that you could take this industry that has been so incredibly wonderful for our family financially and pair it with something as simple as wine, because everybody on this call, if you're on this call, my guess is you drink wine. And if you drink wine, you're already planning a budget for wine. I'm not going to have to convince you. I'm not going to have to change your buying habits. I'm not going to have to teach you why you need to buy my wine, which is what I've had to do in the past with these other direct sales companies that I've been involved in. So, I just thought, this just makes sense. The clincher for me was I'm excited about this, but I want to try these wines. And so I got my first shipment. I had a handful of good friends that are also knowledgeable about wine. And we poured the reds and the whites, and not one person was disappointed. Every single person around the table was impressed. We enjoyed the wines. We were super excited to be trying wines from small artisan wineries that we wouldn't normally even have the opportunity to stumble across. So I love that it's going to be delivered to my door every single month. And from that moment, when we tasted the wines, I just thought, you know what? I just can't deny that this is something I have to do. And so I got on the phone. I called a handful of people. You know, Matt said, I think he said 67 people. He's talked to 88. I have signed up 8 people personally. I've talked to 9. And I wouldn't be surprised if that other person doesn't jump on board. It's just kind of a timing thing. But everybody seems to think it makes sense just like I do. We're having a blast. You know, those 8 people that I've signed up, not one second of it has felt like work. It hasn't been a twist somebody's arm situation. It's just been share how excited we are. You know, how excited I am to be able to share this opportunity with people. And, you know, right now, I'm fortunate we have a team exploding here in Arizona. We have a team, you know, exploding in California. We have a great group started in Texas that's just going to tear this thing up. We actually have, you know, distributors in Hawaii. And again, you know, not one second of it has felt like work. It's by far the simplest business that I've ever been involved in, and I do have experience. So if you're sitting here on this call for the first time and you're thinking, you know, I don't know if this is for me, I'm going to tell you that you are at the right place at the right time. And one thing that anybody that understands business understands is timing and positioning. And there is no other opportunity, in my opinion, out there right now that can hold a candle to this. Matt is 1,000% right when he says we are going to see some of the largest residual income checks the industry has ever seen. Retention is going to be off the hook because the wines are fantastic. And I just am super excited. I have to say right now, cheers to all the successes that I know we're all going to be sharing in the course of the next few months as we go out and share this awesome opportunity with everybody. So, Matt, if there's anything else you'd like me to share, let me know. But I will say this, if you have people in the eastern Phoenix area, I'm out in the East Valley, get in touch with me via Facebook, and let's get some people to our meeting on our wine tasting on Friday.
Sounds awesome. All right. Well, cool. Thanks, Amy. Good stuff. And there's a couple other people I wanted you guys to hear from real quick. I mean, there are literally, I can't think of a person who would say no to this. I mean, it's unbelievable. Some people say, oh, well, if someone doesn't drink, maybe they wouldn't do it. And the next person I want you to hear from, she doesn't even drink wine, and she's doing fantastic. This is a lady who's very, very busy. She's in real estate, very successful at real estate. She's got an amazing team in the Las Vegas area. They're very famous gals called Howley's Angels. You know, and I like that because it's kind of like what we're doing here at Direct Sellers is we like to put together good crews of people, good people, that people are fun to be around, people want to be around them, and she's just absolutely doing here what she's done so successfully in her other career. She reached Master Seller already, did an event at her house the other night where we had a 100% sign-up ratio of the guests, which is not uncommon here at Direct Sellers, but is just unprecedented in this industry. So I'd love to hear from another lady that's in the business doing fantastic, and that is Hallie Gillen. Hallie, are you on the line?
I am on the line, and I am so honored to be part of this call. I just wanted to say thank you for having me. And what I'm going to say might surprise you, but the reality is I don't drink. I don't drink wine. I don't drink any of it. I don't drink alcohol. So when I first heard this, my first thought was, you know, God, that's a great idea, but it's really not for me. And then I thought about it for a second, and I thought, what a great gift for my clients. I can give the gift that keeps on giving, and I can give them a wine club membership, and every month they'll get a couple bottles of wine, and they'll think of me. So I thought, what an amazing way to be remembered and also to stand out. And then I thought, I wonder if any of my friends that do drink might be interested in doing something like this. So I sent a text message out to about, I would say, 11 or 12 people, and all of them responded favorably. And as a matter of fact, within 3 hours, I had 10 of them in our business with the help of Tim, my partner and ex-husband and good friend. And both of us were realizing that this was something huge, because we've done network marketing before. We've had the pleasure of selling a travel club membership instead of a wine club membership. And with the travel club, as much as it was fun, a lot of times people wouldn't use their membership right away. And so sometimes they'd lose their enthusiasm for it. But this is so different. Every month they're going to get a bottle of wine or 2 or 4, which they love. And even better, they're going to get to try some things that they never tried before and have an experience that they wouldn't be able to have otherwise. So for me, I thought, well, gosh, whether I am using the product personally, I can use it as a great way to keep in touch with people, set myself apart, and allow them to enjoy what they're already doing. Because I'm certainly not one to promote something to someone who isn't doing it, but if they're already doing it, I have no problem making the experience better and capitalizing on it. And helping them to get their wine free is even more exciting because there's nobody that I know that drinks wine that wouldn't rather have it for free. So it's an awesome opportunity to get in front of people. Plus the networking when you go to these events is phenomenal. If you have a business, if you're self-employed or you're trying to promote something, I've gone to a couple restaurant owners and they're thrilled. They sign up faster than regular people do because they love the idea of bringing new clients and customers to their establishments and being able to capitalize on their drinking when they're not in their establishment. I mean, just think about that. Can you imagine if every restaurant owner that you know or every restaurant you go to was able to get a piece of your wine consumption when you're not in the restaurant? I mean, that's huge. That right there, if you just set out to strategically involve people who have either beauty shops or restaurants where you want customers to come in and where a glass of wine is an acceptable and normal thing to do there, it's just a gold mine. So I see this being bigger than anything that we've ever done in network marketing. I am full-time real estate, and that's my career, but this helping people get out of the rat race, have a better quality of life, and network with people and meet higher quality people is my passion. And if I can help change somebody's life, the mechanism to me isn't as important as the outcome. And for me, the outcome of a changed life and people being able to have fun, meet people, not be so computer related. I look at all the people that are meeting people online, and that might be the only way they can do it, but I bet they'd rather toast and see people face to face, and this will get them out and give them an opportunity to do that. So to me, this is just a win all the way around. Whether you drink wine or you don't, you know people who do. If you either need to make some extra money, need some extra cool people in your life, or want a way to help people that don't have the opportunities that you do, then this is it. So I'm so grateful for hearing about this, and I'm so glad you put that post on Facebook, and it got to me the way that it did. And I mean, it's been 2 weeks. We've made over $2,500, and it's very, very part-time because we're busy, but it doesn't take a lot of time. So cheers to you.
Awesome.
I hope that's it.
All right, cool, Hallie. Thanks a lot. That's amazing. I mean, some of these incomes that people are earning in short periods of time, and I've always said if you need a job done, you give it to a busy person. I mean, that's pretty much how it works. Busy people get things done. Busy people have people in their lives who respect them enough to listen to them. So that's who we're looking for. We're looking for the movers and shakers, not the shook and the shaken. It's a high quality group of people that we have here at Direct Sellers, and our parties and our events are amazing. And we're not trying to get a bunch of people who are broke and drink wine in the morning for breakfast. It's a sophisticated group, good people having good times, learning about fine wines. And I got to tell you, there's another person on the line who's really, really busy. This guy owns a thriving business, really cool business where that's a DMV registration business out in Nevada. He also owns a gas station, which is an amazing business. And I mean, this guy works all day, every day, yet he's found the time to join, and he's absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. And I wanted to hear from Mr. John Eric Rock. John Eric, are you there?
I am, Matt. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your leadership. I really appreciate you. I look up to you. I've known you at a distance for many, many years through a mutual friend. It's a pleasure to get to work with you. So
Likewise.
I'll just give you guys a 10-second version of my story. I'm 45 years old. I started network marketing when I was 12, and I signed up under an adult's name, and I went out and marketed. I love the concept of being able to leverage my time and my efforts, and I've been involved with several companies over the last 35 years. I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of disappointments. I've had to work really, really hard at some of the things I've done, and I've also been blessed to be a seven-figure earner as well with the company. And as we both know, sometimes things go wrong, and it did. And I spent several years not really doing anything with networking, just building my traditional businesses. And I've kind of built myself into a corner where my wife and I work at least 16 hours a day, and sometimes we work, 20 or even 22 hours a day, and that's not really living. So I was really excited when I finally took 5 minutes to sit down and listen to my friend that told me about this. My first response to him was, I don't drink wine, but I think a lot of people do. So the first thing I did was I Googled how much wine do Americans consume every year. And I was shocked when I heard it was 2 billion gallons a year, and it's been going up 3 to 5% every year since 1940. That's a big deal. That's a big market. So I just tested it. I asked my next 20 customers that walked in the door, who do you know that drinks wine? And 19 of the 20 said, I do. Why? I didn't know what to tell them because I hadn't joined the business yet. I was just curious because I've never talked to anybody about wine my whole life. I've had one glass of wine probably in my life. And but there's a huge opportunity here. And I guess the point I'd like to drill in the most is this is the absolute easiest thing I've ever done. And if you've got any experience, successful or not, in this industry, you're going to realize what a gift this company really is. If you're brand new to the industry, you may not appreciate what a sweet deal this is, but believe me, this is the sweetest deal I've ever encountered in my life. I've promoted technology, lotions, potions, shakes, exercise programs, you name it. And I see this thing going big. In fact, I made a declaration to you today, Matt, that I'm personally going to sponsor 300 people before January 1st, 2017. And I just kind of picked that number out of the air, but making a goal or a declaration is what makes things possible. So I picked a big one and I went for it. I won't tell you what my financial goal is, but it's large. It's way in the six figures per month. And I don't say that to be arrogant or cocky. I say that because I see that being 100% attainable in this business. So if you have experience, great. Welcome to the party. If you don't, you have no clue how lucky you are. So I want to thank you all, PJ, as well, for the opportunity. I know you had a lot to do with the development of this company. When I sat down for a few seconds like Hallie did and thought, well, what is this really? This is a big, big deal. I cannot believe that it took till 2016 for someone to come up with this, but thank God you guys did. This is my way out of the rat race of 16 to 20-hour days. I'm done with traditional business. Thanks, guys.
Right on, John Eric. Well, cool. And I got just one last person who's also, this guy is absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. Most of the people on the call are in his organization. Most of the people in Las Vegas are in his organization. He is just doing a fantastic job, and I want you guys to hear from Rob Wilner. Rob, are you on the line?
I am on the line. Can you guys hear me? I'm calling from beautiful Mexico.
I hear you.
So yeah,
that's awesome.
So I'm here sitting in a hammock right now, and still can't believe that I get to be in Mexico and make money while enjoying the sun and the fun here. It's amazing. Basically, I signed up 9 wonderful and very active people who had a passion to change their lives, and this is exactly what I wanted for many years. I really haven't been in network marketing all that long, but Matt, when I see those checks, I'm kind of excited. So I was talking to a gal today from Canada. She says, I can't wait till you guys break into Canada. I get it. I understand it. It's simple. It's easy. I can't thank the person that showed me this in one simple text, which basically said, Wine Club, $249, $80 a month. Sign up as many people as you can because you'll never see this opportunity again. I called them up and I said, what are you talking about? I signed up immediately and the organization has blown up. So I'm very thankful to have Matt as the leader in Las Vegas. And thank you for the opportunity, guys. And let's have fun with this.
Right on, Rob. Well, enjoy Mexico. And everybody, that's just a snapshot of some of the people in the business. I mean, in just a few short weeks, we have multiple people already hitting the highest rank in the company. The business is a blast, all right? Imagine this. I want to cast a vision for what's going to happen with this company. As I've declared before, it's going to be the largest wine company in the world. Right now, we're in the United States. We ship to every state but Utah and North Dakota. Maybe we'll go international in the future. I don't know. But what I want to do right now is focus on the massive U.S. market. We're a small company. We only have a couple thousand people in the entire company. We're growing every single day. And every person that you know is going to hear about this wine club. I absolutely positively guarantee it. That's going to happen. They're either going to hear about it from you or somebody else that's already in the deal. I hope it's you. And I just cannot even tell you how much fun it is to do for a living what I'm now doing full time with direct sellers. My job is to go to parties and invite people to go to parties. That's all you have to do is invite people to take a look, whether it's a phone call party like this or a real live wine tasting party. Imagine quality groups of people in every major city in this country. They're going to be doing events like we're doing in Las Vegas, 3 or 4 times per week. That is happening in Vegas. That's kind of the model that we're replicating. So who do you know that's an influencer in a different city that we haven't even touched yet across the country? We have little pockets in a few different cities, but literally, who do you know across America who wants the opportunity of a lifetime? Hopefully it's you and a couple of people that you know. You only need to enroll 2 people in this business to be at break even and in profit residually. You only need 3 customers to get your wine free. Get a couple of good distributors and 3 good customers, you on your way. So if you have any questions, get back with the person who invited you onto this call. I encourage you to take a very, very, very serious look at this business. Go to the website link of the person who invited you on the call. There's a 2-minute video that does a brilliant job of explaining it much more concisely than I just did. But watch that video and join us. Just click on the link at the top that says join. Get started right away. Thanks, everybody, for being on the call. Thanks to all those speakers and all those great stories. We will talk to you all real soon. Have a great night, and cheers. Goodbye.